A week of self-love, breaking free from body shaming. I spent an entire week shutting down every negative thought about my body. And what happened next changed everything. Can you do the same? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm embarking on a challenge, one that I hope will inspire not just me, but all of you watching. I'm challenging myself to go an entire week without entertaining a single negative thought about my body. Instead, I will intentionally embrace self-love and self-acceptance. Sounds simple, right? But let's be honest, it's not always easy. The epidemic of body shaming. Body shaming is an epidemic that's tearing our society apart. It's a silent struggle that millions of people worldwide face every single day. From children to adults, no one is completely immune. And what's worse is that many of us don't even realize how deep the damage runs until it's too late. So, why is this happening? Why are we, as a society, so obsessed with defining beauty in such narrow terms? And more importantly, what can we do to stop it? Before we go any further, I want to pause and ask you, have you ever felt like you weren't good enough because of the way you look? Maybe someone made a comment about your weight, your height, your skin, or any other feature, and suddenly, you felt like you didn't measure up. If you've ever felt that way, I want you to know you're not alone. I've been there, too. The damaging effects of body shaming. The negative impacts of body shaming on mental health and self-esteem are staggering. It can lead to depression, anxiety, low self-confidence, eating disorders, self-harm, even suicidal thoughts in extreme cases. It's heartbreaking to think that something as natural as our body, this incredible vessel that carries us through life, has become a source of pain and insecurity for so many people. Society's rigid beauty standards have created an impossible ideal that only a tiny fraction of people can ever achieve, and even they often rely on digital editing, cosmetic surgery, or extreme dieting to maintain those looks. The urgency to address this issue is real. We cannot continue to let generations of people suffer under the weight of unrealistic expectations. We have to shift the conversation from self-criticism to self-acceptance. The role of social media. Social media plays a significant role in shaping our perception of beauty. With every scroll, we are bombarded with images of flawless bodies, smooth skin, and perfect proportions. But let's be real, most of these images are highly edited, filtered, and posed to perfection. The problem is, when we constantly consume these images without realizing how curated they are, we start to believe that they represent reality. We compare ourselves to them and feel like we're not good enough. But I want to remind you of something important. Comparison, the thief of joy. So, what can we do to fight this? Here are a few strategies. Unfollow accounts that make you feel bad about yourself. If a page or influencer constantly makes you feel like you're not enough, hit that unfollow button. Follow people who promote body positivity and self-love. There are so many influencers out there who share real, unedited images and encourage healthy self-acceptance. Limit your screen time. The less time you spend on social media, the less you'll be exposed to these toxic beauty standards. Challenging cultural beauty standards. Beyond social media, cultural standards of beauty are another major contributor to body shaming. Many of us grew up hearing things like, "You're too fat, you need to lose weight. You're too skinny, you need to eat more. Your skin is too dark, your nose is too big. You need to dress differently to look more attractive." These comments may seem harmless to some, but they can leave deep scars. And they are passed down from generation to generation, reinforcing the idea that only certain body types or features are acceptable. But here's the truth. Beauty is not one size fits all. We come in different shapes, sizes, and colors, and every single one of us is uniquely beautiful. It's time to challenge these outdated standards and celebrate diversity in all its forms. My personal journey, I want to get personal for a moment. I, too, have struggled with body shaming in the past. I've looked in the mirror and wished I could change things about myself. I've let negative thoughts take over and dictate how I felt about myself. But something shifted when I realized that my worth is not tied to my appearance. That realization was a game changer. It was like breaking free from chains I didn't even know I was wearing, and I want that freedom for you, too. Self-love isn't about being arrogant or thinking you're better than others. It's about recognizing your own value and treating yourself with kindness. It's about giving yourself the same grace that you would give to a friend. A story of transformation. I want to share a powerful success story that really resonated with me. A friend of mine struggled with body shaming for years. She was always self-conscious about her weight and felt like she could never measure up to society's expectations. But one day, she decided to take control of her narrative. She started focusing on what her body could do rather than how it looked. She took up fitness, not because she wanted to be thinner, but because she wanted to feel strong and healthy. She started posting workout videos on social media, and over time, her confidence soared. What changed? Her mindset. She stopped looking at her body as a problem to be fixed and started appreciating it for what it could do. That shift transformed her life. The challenge: practicing self-love daily. Now, I want to challenge you. For the next 7 days, I want you to take a few minutes each day to practice self-love. Here are some things you can try. Look in the mirror and say something kind about your body. Instead of picking yourself apart, find something to appreciate. Write down 3 things you love about yourself. These don't have to be physical traits. Your kindness, your intelligence, your creativity all count. Stop negative self-talk in its tracks. The moment you catch yourself thinking something negative about your body, replace it with something positive. Wear something that makes you feel confident. Don't save that outfit for a special occasion. Wear it today. Move your body in a way that feels good. Whether it's dancing, stretching, or going for a walk, do something that makes you feel alive. Final thoughts. In summary, body shaming is a serious issue, but we have the power to change the narrative. By embracing self-love and promoting body positivity, we can create a more inclusive and compassionate society. I want to remind you, you are worthy of love and respect. Just as you are, your body is not a problem to be fixed. It is a beautiful, powerful, and unique part of who you are. If you've struggled with body shaming, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Share your story, your struggles, and your victories. Let's create a community that lifts each other up, rather than tearing each other down. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe for more uplifting content. Let's continue this journey of self-love together. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.